Hey, what's up everybody? Rob Gill, Epic Financial Strategies, and the question is today, do you believe that true wealth is freedom? I often get asked, how do you quit your job and still grow your money? Whoever tells you to quit your job, don't do it. Do not quit your job to grow money. It's the silliest, craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I hear it all the time on either YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, any one of these platforms. There's always someone to say, quit your job and then your money will grow. And it's the craziest thing in the world. So let's talk about it. You want to be an entrepreneur, right? But you have bills to pay every day. So if you have bills to pay every day, then you have to work your job. Let's say it's a 9 to 5. Let's say it's an 8 to 4. Let's say it's a 7 to 3. Whatever your job is that's paying your bills, and you do have that entrepreneurial desire, just understand that an entrepreneurial desire doesn't go from here to here. It looks like this. It's a crazy map, right? However, if you follow principles, if you believe in what you're doing, if you have a strategy and a team around you, which you can develop from 6 o'clock at night to 10 o'clock every night, and then work your ass off on Saturday and Sunday too, yes, God's day. And I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't work on Sunday, but I'm going to tell you if you want to be an entrepreneur, this entrepreneur works on Sunday. With that being said and done, it's really important to understand where you want to go and who you want to be. So a lot of people want to be an entrepreneur because they think they're going to become wealthy, and when they become wealthy, they think they're going to be free, right? And it doesn't work that way. Let me tell you something. We here at Epic have gone from 8 to 150 to over 700. It's spring 2021 right now. We had over 700 opportunities in March. Yes, in March, 700 opportunities, where 2 years before that, we were anywhere between 8 and 25. I'm not saying that wealth doesn't make you happy. What I am saying is, as you're building out all of these businesses, you become even more busy. And it's important to be able to manage egos, manage personalities, manage each and every person's individual goals and objectives, tie it into the overall DNA of your company that you're building, the enterprise that you're building. And if you could do all that, that's where you lead yourself down the path of, let's call it for this sake, financial freedom. But that doesn't mean you're going to be happy. Just because you're financial free doesn't mean you're going to be happy. Just because you can pay your bills doesn't mean you're going to be happy. Just because you go buy that Mercedes-Benz and not go into debt doesn't mean you're going to be happy. Happiness starts from within, and it starts before the money gets into your pocket. So how do you become happy? Well, in my journey, I've had great coaches, and the thing that leads to the quickest path to happiness is giving. If you're giving and if you're contributing, not only your time and your money, but your efforts to not only causes, to people in your business, whether it's your wife and kids, whether it's a charity that's dear to your heart, if you're in the giving mindset of really coaching and sharing information with people that's going to make them better, in that space, that's where happiness is born. And you know what success looks like? Success looks like progress. It doesn't look like an outcome. Success looks like progress. So if you have a goal, if you have an outcome that you want to be somewhere or achieve something, it's the journey that gets you there is where the real success life lessons live. So look, the real goal and outcome is time freedom to choose who you want to be with, when you want to be with, how you want to be with, who you want to be with, which I just said, what you want to buy, how you want to buy, when you want to buy, where you want to go, how you're going to go, and when are you going to go. And that's what this is all about, right? And to get into the space of happiness, which is is really the phase of contribution, and then building out your businesses and understanding in your 9 to 5 budgeting, which is so important on how you take money in and how it goes out while you're working on your entrepreneurial activities from 6 to 10 o'clock at night, including Saturdays, Sundays if you're like me. In that space, what begins to happen is you have a congruent approach on how to get to where you want to go. And if you're happy along the way, it'll speed up the process and have you accelerate much more massively, especially if you're standing on the shoulders of people that have been there, done that are leaders and showing you exactly what and how to do it. So listen, I just played both sides of the table in this conversation. Whatever you do, don't quit your job, because success isn't going to show up at the front door, right? You want to make sure that you really have a game plan. You want to make sure you have a strategy. We talk about that over and over again. And there's no such thing as overnight success. It takes years in the making to get there. That's the truth, and I want you to know that in your heart. If you want to hear more information, go ahead and click the link below. One of the team members will get back to you, and please add some comments, put questions in the comments. If there's any videos that you want us to shoot, we'll go ahead and do it.